This Friday afternoon, right about now, in the building with us, we got Chromatics. Chromatics, good afternoon to you, man.
Good afternoon to 104.7 and all the listeners locked on, to you, to Howie. Howie T!
Yeah, man.
Go on.
So, well, first time I met you, so I want to say nice to meet you, man. I see you originally from St. Joseph?
Well, born
in St. Joseph.
More St. Augustine.
More St. Augustine, St. Joseph. All right, cool. So from up in the east?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
We call that the Middle East.
The Middle East?
Not the Far East.
Not the Far East, that's the Middle East.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Nice, man. And, well, I know you've been around a while. Because I see, I realize you opened for acts such as Sean Paul, for Slick Rick, Doggy Fresh, which was something in doing a little research on you.
French Montana just the other day last year. You know? Yeah.
But Slick Rick and Doggy Fresh really jumped out at me.
Yeah, that was a big one, man.
Being a man into the hip hop genre, music, the hip hop game.
Yeah.
I mean that's like foundation, yeah. That's like
no doubt. That was a big old school show that they had in Shagaramas years ago. And it was real vibes.
We won't say how many years ago. But we'll just say some years ago, you know what I mean?
Years ago. Yeah.
And I know, of course, you hosted the I Am Hip Hop.
Yeah, we used to throw I Am Hip Hop, as in us being Highway Records, the record company, and Just Jace in collaboration with Just Jace.
Alright, so all your will come out of Highway Records.
Yeah, that's my record company studio.
Alright.
You know, me and my business partner / manager, Stuart Fortune, aka Cuban.
Nice one.
So yeah, it's a whole movement. It's not just Chromatics.
And how many artists you got there?
We have 3 other artists signed to the label. We have Kane, Lil Saint, 2 rappers, and then we have a guy called John, which is like R&B, soul, neo soul kind of vibe, you know.
All right, and I see you basically toured outside on a regular basis too, man. You touched Boston, you know, all these places, you know. I mean, what was your favorite? Where was the place that they went to? You know, I mean, being in the hip hop game, and from Trinidad.
Yeah.
Where you know which part outside you really went to that you really say, yeah, boy, there's it.
So it's between New York and London.
New York and London.
Yeah, and Brixton. Yeah, Brixton was real nice vibes, you know, because when you think about those 2 places, especially Brixton and in New York, they have a lot of West Indian people there as well. You know?
Right. Yes,
Northwest Indian people.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? When I stayed in Brooklyn, I Benny Corner and his Ali's roti shop kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So you know, those markets are actually very open to Trinidadian hip hop and Caribbean hip hop, because they have an understanding of the vibes too, because they grew up around it. You know what I mean?
Cool, man.
But at the same time, you know, that's the birthplace of hip hop.
That's the birthplace, New York. Yeah, we know New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, New York.
And I'm actually we going back up next month. We doing Trinity College International Hip Hop Festival, where we opening for a group called Dead Prez.
Right.
And then we doing in New York again, in Manhattan itself, a small Poets Cafe called Norican's Poets Cafe.
All right.
And it's a place that a lot of foundation acts, men like Talib Kweli, Q-Tip, Mos Def, they used to rock there, you know what I mean?
I know Mos Def sick, boy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got some tracks for us to feature, of course,
right,
this afternoon. How many tracks you got for us?
Well, we have, you know, the Carnival wrap-up.
The Carnival wrap-up, right. You don't know about that?
Right.
Yeah, that's every year thing. That's, yeah.
Right, so this is the second installment of the Carnival wrap-up.
Yeah.
Blazing up everywhere.
Yeah, man.
That one?
Doing this one first, are we?
Alright, cool. Yeah, we definitely featuring. Which one?
Up and Down?
Are we going with Up and Down first?
Yeah.
Alright, well, this song, I just released a video for it. It's called Up and Down. This and Carnival wrap-up are featured on my new mixtape. It's called The Science of Colors Volume 2. As the name of the mixtape. Right. So everybody locked on. It is free online.
Free online.
To download the entire mixtape, 14 tracks, and it features, as I said, Carnival wrap-up and this new song called Up and Down, featuring another Trinidadian hip-hop artist called Saint Ans.
Saint Ans?
Yeah. You like that name, eh? You like that name? Big up Saint Ans, man. Yeah. So people check out the video online there. This is it, Up and Down.
Alright, so let's go Trinidad and Tobago, Up and Down. You don't know Chromatics in the building. Howie, you ready? Yeah. Drop tick.
Yeah.
That track hot. Yeah? That's just like outside. You see outside studio right now? The sound hot. That track
it's blazing.
Hot. Yeah, that HOTTT hot.
Yeah, now that's a different vibe, you know. I mean, you know, compared to what you would hear on the radio these days, you know. I just wanted to get them a little old school flavor, a nice little flow, you know.
I like the vibe of that track, but that track
Yeah, because people only think I is about bacchanal now, so I have to give them something a little thought-provoking at the same time.
Thought-provoking at the same time.
Yeah.
But that track there, from the time I hear the rhythm and the rhythm drop, I get old school feel to it.
Yeah, man.
And it bouncy.
Yeah.
Anything that make you bounce good, you know, I love it, you know. Anything that make me bounce, I into that. And I tell you, see that track there? That track hot. Up and Down, featuring St. Anne's.
Featuring St. Anne's
for me.
And this song is actually featured on the mixtape as well, as I said. So you could go out there and download it for free.
Free. F-R-E-E.
Yeah.
Alright, Trinidad Tobago, free.
Free 99.
That's what the man saying, you know. Free, you know.
My copy safer.
What was that?
I said my copy inside already.
Well, your copy inside already, but I'm not going to tell you you walk with your flash today, right?
My thing inside?
No, but you walk with your flash because you have to put it on your flash and get to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, that's in the Magnificent 7 Monday morning. So I tell you, that is one of the first tracks we're going to feature here from Chromatics. Of course, it's had over Spot Rushers.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
My boy was on that, you know, Kwame.
Yeah, Gazi, big up to Gazi, man. Big up to the whole family.
Send love.
Yeah, we don't pick up. I'm sorry.
I want to, the listeners
send my love to my brothers, you know, Gazi, to Wu, to Kel, of course, my big brother Tim Star. At the end of the day, like, we still there for each other, you know.
Boy.
Yeah, and everybody doing their own thing, but we support each other at the same time.
The same time.
Yeah.
Well, I see Kwame doing the writing, all the sports writing thing now. Well, he going into that.
I think he ain't doing that too much.
He's not doing too much again.
He's heavy on the music still.
Yeah, he
was out in Atlanta for a couple of months too.
All right, a while lines here, man.
Yeah,
a while lines here.
Yeah.
But I see you have this in sync here with the old school vibe that this track brings.
Right.
I see that you're an artist that you have an old school background because I realize here that you did a little remix of Basement Party.
That's right.
Andre Tanka.
I was like one of the first songs that really kind of gave me that buzz here in Trinidad and gave me that recognition, you know. I grew up in a real musical family now. You know, my family was always involved in music, whether it was from playing instruments to singing to just on the business side, managing bands and different things like that. So I was exposed to a lot of different music coming out of Trinidad, a lot of different Trinidad local music.
Local music, yeah.
You know what I mean? And Tanka to me was one of them men who was different in his own time, and you know, and kind of shared the same struggles that we struggle, you know, doing something that is not necessarily soca or calypso. You know, his style was real different.
It was different. You know Tanka is
it
a
was
man
real bad, you know.
A different vibe, yeah.
I remember hearing the Basement Party and that bass line, do. You know what I mean?
Gosh, you know.
And when I heard that bass line, I was like, I took it to actually the big up to the producer of this track, Up and Down, Phoenix.
Because send love to him.
Send love. I'm sorry, I know. It's a reflex.
Yeah, it's a reflex thing.
But love out to Giandre, who produced Up and Down, and he also produced Basement Party back in the day.
And of course, he had started in 2003.
2003. That was my first single. Which Giandre also produced. So it was aptly named. It was Started. That was my first solo single out of Spot Rushers. You know?
Nice, man.
Yeah.
So we got the carnival. The carnival wrap up.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this last year and this year, though.
Yeah.
I think this is something. This is something that I find, you know, artists should have been doing a long time ago, because I wrap up a carnival in a different genre of music.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Could only be rap.
That's right. You understand? You can't rap.
Could only be wrapped up.
You can't do a carnival wrap up. Soca per se.
Yeah.
You had you know what I mean? You had to come different. And I like the vibe of the carnival wrap up. I tell you, I really enjoyed last year.
Yeah, man.
This year I enjoyed it as well. So we're gonna take that in the carnival wrap up. Trust me, Trinidad and Tobago. You see this after carnival? This. People can't wait to hear this.
Yeah,
they be like, Chromatics coming with no boy.
This year I had to live up to that hype, boy.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah,
okay.
What you mean?
Alright, thanks.
But you have people talking about that all over the place, boy. And here carnival wrap up, boy.
Yeah.
Drop thing now, man. Drop thing, never like myself.
That wasn't good. It would not be silent after.
Boy.
Hit it, Howie T.
More FM.
Now they say it's not what you say, but how you say it. They want me wrap it up again. Wrap it up. They want me wrap it up again. Wrap it up. They want me wrap it up again. Wrap it up, Maddie. So
well, I tell you, that's what we're talking about, the carnival wrap up, man.
I like the edit, man.
I like that. No, let me tell you something, That is hip hop right there. That is rap on the whole right there. Punchlines.
I know.
That you know, a lot of people saying hip hop gone through. And I'm talking about international hip hop.
Right.
And I can tell you honestly speaking, from listening to the 2 tracks that we just heard, that's probably 2 of the best hip hop tracks out right now today, worldwide. Because
that's nice.
I just saying because no, ask for you. I just get a little win real talk here, you know. Yeah, boy.
No, Wayne have real punchlines too.
No, yeah, real punchlines, you know.
Yeah.
Like he's a fella I'd like. You know what I mean? But I find he get kind of weird, boy. I don't know, boy. I don't know where you going with it, but you know what I mean?
That's
he just in comparison to like alright, like a LL Cool J or maybe LL Smooth.
Yeah.
LL is a smooth guy. Well, Eminem. Eminem for me, real lyrical boy. I like Ludacris, and Ludacris is one of my favorites of all time too.
Right.
You know what I mean? But KRS-One, these guys, in comparison to them, I don't know, boy. Wayne, like he take a right a wrong turn by Albuquerque somewhere, boy. He's trying to do something different, boy. I don't know.
Hip hop to me is like this. Is like the mainstream. What is pushed and forced onto people is being driven by a lot of corporate interests. You know what I mean? The materialism, the certain things about it. It's just being pushed and pushed onto the people, and basically, so when it comes to the general public, all they know about hip hop is bands that make a dance. Bands, and that's what they know, right? Because that's what's being pushed. But at the end of the day, the reality is, I mean, real hip hop is still alive, is out there. Yeah. But it's up to us to go and search and find it, because that is not what is being pushed into your face.
Into your face.
So you had to go and dig now and look and try and find, you know.
Because I mean, hip hop come from the streets.
The balance is a little bit off for the past few years. Like back in the day, you would have like gangster rap, like the Snoop and the Dr. Dre's and the Mobb Deep. But on the next hand, you would have like a Tribe Called Quest and Pete Rock and CL Smooth and a different. You had a balance now. There was many different things that hip hop could be, you know. And right now the balance is off in terms of what's being projected to the people as hip hop.
And then too, I think hip hop. You see the meaning. You see why I understand hip hop to be, boy. How we? You see the vibe of the street.
Yeah.
The vibe in the ghetto.
Right.
Is a poetic. How could I say, boy? Is poetry in song then.
Yeah, I think it is a great communicator, you know. Aside from being big business, is, you know, in a form or medium, art where, you know, people could get their message across, where in other genres are not really, you know, a message being sent in hip hop is way more accepted sometimes.
All right.
Because they understand that the genre does that, you know.
And who just before we wrap it up here, you know, the Big Tune Friday wrap up.
Right.
Out of all the hip hop artists in the world right now, let's say past or present, maybe I make it a little difficult for you. Which would be the one artist that you would have loved to work with, or you would like to work with?
Nas or Jay-Z, simple.
Nas, boy, you see what the boy, you know, I talk that about
Nas or Jay-Z, yeah, because they are the biggest influences. Aside from, say, like Wu-Tang and Tribe Called Quest, they are the biggest influences as artists in my career.
Alright, man.
You know what I mean?
Well, Chromatics, thanks for passing through, man.
Yeah, man, no doubt.
And there's a guy who possibly has the biggest selling hip-hop album in Trinidad. It could be considered to be the biggest selling, because some artists, but if I call the figure 1,300 albums, it was somewhere around there, 1,300 albums, hip hop albums.
3,000.
3,000.
Yeah, that
3,000.
That was my first album. That was Against the Grain. That the song.
Plenty soca artists in Trinidad can sell 3,000 albums.
Shout out. So you know what I mean? Duels and Fun and the whole Highway Records street team that we went out there and really made an impact.
Nice,
on Trinidad and Tobago. But before I go, people, make sure go out there, go onto datpiff.com or check out the video for Carnival Wrap Up on YouTube, or the video for Up and Down on YouTube. The download link to download the mixtape is right underneath the video. So check that out. Follow me on Twitter at Chromatics1, YouTube.com/Matics868, Facebook.com/MaticsTT. You see?
Yeah, man.
Nice, man. So nice to have Chromatics passing through, and wishing you the best of luck in the future, man.
Always.
Stay up.
Thanks.
So TNT, I tell you what, we go drop one?
No.
Anything you want to drop out? Yeah, man. We're going to take a short break, and when we return, we're going to jump into it for Club Chocolate out there in St.